Sorry for the shake. Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I'm not quite sure, but I might do a series of just simple life's observations. Because the last video I did a couple of days ago is called Morris, Man, Not Happy. I basically spent the last couple of days just in bed trying to get rest. You know, I've been just physically and emotionally drained. Because of the stuff that I spoke of in the video, where you just expect people to do what they're supposed to do. That's it. Nothing extremely complex. You don't have a unrealistic expectation of what you expect from people when you pay people. Like I told you about my car, you know, I spent all that money. They didn't finish the job. I had to take it somewhere else. You know, they just totally failed me. And unfortunately, I'll never go back there again. I mean, my car should have been done within a timely manner. If they couldn't do it, they should have alarmed me or warned me or told me a week into it. It's still 4 weeks go by, and I get nothing but excuses. So I just decided to finally just go up there and get my damn keys and get up out of there, take my car somewhere else, which I ended up doing. And the point is, I shouldn't have had to do that. You know, it's like, you know your situation, be honest with your customers and tell them, you know, so they can make alternative arrangements instead of 2.5 to 3 weeks of nothing but excuses and lies, you know. But I also mentioned in that video how I've noticed the times that I went to order food that they just don't get my order right. You know, I say out of the last 6 times, 5 times they've fucked up my order. And I'm like, really? Why is this so difficult? Write it down, read it back off, make sure everything you put everything in the bag that you read off. You're going to get a kick out of this one because this happened a couple of days ago. I went to McDonald's, you know, and I don't have McDonald's that often because I told you I don't eat that much garbage anymore. Now, I still eat a little bit because I'm like, I can't go 100% eating vegetables and other stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm going to die anyway, so I might as well die happy with a full belly. So I went to McDonald's. I ordered a Big Mac meal and a Danish and a muffin. That came to a total of $14.33. So I pull around. I gave them the lady my 20. I got like $4 and change back, which is $14.33, which they took out. So I get to the other counter to pick up my order, and the lady gives me a bag, and I'm like, let me make sure that I get 2 bags, the bag with my meal and the bags with the Danish. She gave me 1 bag. I'm like, where's my Danish? You didn't order Danish. I'm like, yes, I did. I said, well, fine, just give me that and I'll order here. You got to go all the way back around. I got to go all the way back around and wait back in line when I've already placed my order and paid for my order. So I did that because I'm like, and I did this for this reason, mainly to get the muffin for my wife, you know. So I get back around and I tell them, I've already ordered, I paid for it. Now they tell me I got to come back around and pay for something I've already paid for. And then the manager was at the little station at the time with the other lady. And he said, no, sir, you only paid for the meal. I said, no, I paid for everything. Because if I only paid for the meal, I would have got $10 back and some change because the meal was only $9. So we went back and forth, and I said, screw it, man. So I paid him again for my Danish twice, $5.25. So I get up there to pick up my order now, and the lady's still confused. I said, I've already paid for my Danish twice. Can I have them? And at that time, the match came back up to that window. So he said, let me see your bag, sir. So I gave him the bag because I didn't even bother to open the bag because I only got 1. I was expecting 2. So I gave him the bag. He said, oh, I'm sorry. We gave you the wrong order. The wrong fucking order. So they gave me my right order, which was the big meal. And then they gave me my Danish. And then I drove off hastily. And I thought about, I'm like, these bastards still owe me $5 for the second time I paid for the thing the first time. So I spent $20 on a Big Mac meal and 2 muffins when I was supposed to only pay $14. They fucked that up big time. And like I told you guys, I just noticed, I'm like, let me just be quiet and see if they're going to get this right. This is not difficult. We're not expecting you to build an engine or a rocket. We just expect you to put food in the bag and give it to another person. So I was extremely pissed off because I'm like, I'm not making this shit up. It's not my fault. If I don't pay attention, the shit don't get done right. And that's not my job. My job as a customer is just to pay you. That's it. I have no other obligations. Instead of lurking around, checking bags, making sure all the stuff that's in here, which is what you're responsible for. So like I told you guys, I can't wait till I can get out of here, distance myself from Populous, really. I'm going to take it to that extreme because I'm tired. I'm tired. I still haven't got my car issue totally resolved, and I'm not really going to go back into that. But I'm like, I just expect people to do what they're supposed to do. That's it. That's it. I've held my end of the deal. I'm expecting you to hold your end down. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, really? Every day I come somewhere or go somewhere when it comes to something like that, they don't follow through. They don't totally handle the business, So here's the second one, then I'm going to sign off. Because, this is just, it's ridiculous. It's like, can't anybody get something right? So here's the second one. Because I told you guys, I had ordered 2 bikes, one for me, one for my wife about 3 weeks ago. But I was forced to buy another bike before these bikes show up because I had to take my car to another dealer. And then I rode my bike back because it was too far to walk and it was too short of a distance to be Ubering it back and forth. So I decided, to order the second order bike, which, took care of it, got that out the way. Now I'm waiting for the bikes that I ordered 2 weeks ago. And the site said that it'd be here yesterday. So I kind of waited around all day yesterday because I'm like, I don't want to not be here when the big bikes show up. It was obvious that it didn't show up yesterday. So then they said it's going to show up today. So they said it's going to show up today. And even on their site, it says out for delivery. And I'm going to attempt to just take the camera and let you see this because as I'm sitting here looking, it says arrived Tuesday, August the 3rd. It was put on the FedEx truck. And I have a lot of problems with FedEx. I share with you guys, they're not one of my favorite carriers. And that's no disrespect to the hardworking men and women that work at FedEx that do get your package on time. And this issue is not the carrier's fault. It's the office fault. It's management's fault. So I just want to make sure that I make that statement because I don't want to offend you guys that deliver for FedEx because, again, you guys do a good job. It's the system. It's not the employees. Let me see if I can do this. If not, I'll just tell you. But I just want you guys to see this for yourself. So as you've seen, it said out for delivery today. And I looked out my window earlier today and I seen a FedEx truck across the street. I'm like, okay, I ran to the front because I was out in the back with the cats. Ran to the front, I'm waiting. He got back in the truck and drove off. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's my package? So I waited till like 6 o'clock today. I'm like, it's 6 o'clock. The whole day is gone. I've been basically hanging around here waiting again for another big ass package to show up. So let me call them. So I called them and I get the automated system. Put in your number. I put in the number and they said, well, we don't have any further information on your package because earlier I called and they said it was arriving today. So I said, fuck this. Let me call or talk to a live person. So I talked to a customer service rep. I explained my situation. I'm like, according to tracking, it's supposed to be here yesterday. I done waited all day today. It's still not here. When am I going to get my package? And then she looked on there and she said, oh, I'm sorry. This is going to be delivered tomorrow. I'm like, well, why does the online tracking say it's going to be delivered today? They made a mistake by posting that because your package is still at the facility. So who put this up here? And why is this wrong? My apologies. We're going to get it delivered tomorrow. And I said, so I'm going to have to wait around all fucking day tomorrow too, till 6 o'clock, hoping that my package show up. I done wasted 2 days already waiting. I'm sorry again. I'm going to send you via text a message tomorrow when the driver is 30 minutes away from your residence, so you will have to wait all day. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I don't wait around all day long. It clearly states it's out for delivery. So who fucked that up? Like you got all day to sit around and wait for a package. I don't. I got stuff to do. Tomorrow I got somewhere to go. And I'm going because I'm not going to waste another 2 to 3 days waiting in the house waiting for packages. I got shit to do too, I'm tired. I'm telling you guys, I'm really tired of this. It's like it's just been a barrage of shit not getting done right. And it's not my fault. I got nothing to do with this. I'm waiting. I'm the victim. But I just thought I would mention this because I'm like, this is not my imagination. I look up almost on a daily basis now, and stuff that's supposed to happen don't get done. Through no fault of my own, don't get done. Because this is unacceptable to me that they post this information and it's not true. Why did they do this and who did it? If it's not loaded on the truck at 9 this morning to be delivered today, out for delivery, why was this posted? Who didn't do their job? I'm really tired of this. I'm really tired of this, because my demands are not unrealistic. I'm like, I paid you guys. You tell me this, so your word should be your bond. So I'm going to wait today because you told me it's going to be delivered today. And this is really the first time this ever happened where, no, it's not the first time. But to have them still have this outdated, not true information posted on their site. Right now, as I speak, out for delivery. It will arrive Tuesday, August the 3rd. And I talked to the lady today. Oh, it's going to get there tomorrow. I'm tired. And on that note, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Thanks for watching. This is not, and I always want to stress this, this ain't an old dude ranting, because I'm not ranting. I'm just telling the truth. They said it was going to be here today. Now it's going to be here tomorrow. I go to McDonald's, order my meal. Then they tell me I didn't pay for it, which I did. Then I had to turn around and pay for it again twice. And then I found out that the meal that they gave me wasn't even my meal. I got somebody else's order. Now, how do you do that? The only way that I can see that happening is you got 4 people in the drive-thru. And you pick the most current order to give to the next guy to pull up to the drive-thru. It's a sequence thing, unless somebody drove out and got out of line, which makes no sense because why would you pay for something and then drive out before you get your meal? So I can't even say that happened. They just mixed up the orders, Instead of having number one, apparently number one now becomes number 2. And somebody else gets my meal, or should I say I end up getting somebody else's meal, and the person that they gave me, the meal that they gave me, somebody didn't get their meal. Well, actually, they did after the manager realized that the lady that worked there, the employee, gave me the wrong bag. I'm signing off now. I'm going back to bed.